In a catastrophic landslide in Papua New Guinea, a desperate search continues for survivors trapped in mud and debris. Rescuers are struggling to reach the victims. Here's ABC's foreign correspondent James Longman.
2,000 people are now feared buried alive tonight in that devastating Papua New Guinea landslide. That's 3 times previous estimates. More than 72 hours since it struck, locals are still digging for survivors with spades, sticks, anything they can find, even their bare hands. More than 150 homes were engulfed here, the rubble 25 feet deep in places. Local media say rescuers have heard cries for help and that one couple was incredibly found alive. Few were as lucky. This woman says she has 18 family members buried in the debris, but that she's helpless to retrieve them. The first heavy machinery arrived today, but the recovery operation is dangerous. Terrain still unstable. Rescuers can only move so fast. So far, they've found the bodies of just 5 victims.
It's very difficult to recover the body.
Right, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. I'd like to give double honors to our apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to Lakion, put known as the elect, striving for perfection and crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kasai, GMS Austin. You know, just seeing this landslide that happened in New Guinea. Over 2,000 people are perceived to be dead. You know, just like that. You know, this is all the work of the Lord when it comes down to it, man. Just all of a sudden, chaos and destruction, disasters. You see nothing but tornadoes, thunderstorms, floods, people dying at a all-time level. Then you have these demons of vengeance. You know, these angels of vengeance out here on earth right now, just walking around, you know, appeasing the wrath of him who created them. You know, there's a lot of stabbings going on, shootings going on. But, man, we are in the end of days, man, as the scriptures talks about. This is Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is in the midst. All right? The Lord is in the midst in this world in which we living in right now, man. We're seeing all these things happening on the face of this earth as he said it would be happening. And, man, spiritual man can discern these things. Let's see. But carnal man or natural man has no clue. Let's grab that first. A natural man has no clue on what's going on in the earth, so he's just going to continue to do wicked, man. The Lord's going to continue to pour out his wrath, his judgment. This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. It says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Okay, so they can't discern the spiritual things that are written inside these scriptures. They cannot discern that the Lord is returning to this earth in which he created, man. All right, and is soon to destroy it. Let's see. They know it's destroy it, going into Babylon the Great. You know, first and foremost, which is America. Let's see. In 2nd Ezra chapter 9, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and what thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people and the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, man. All right? Because the Lord has already declared these things from the beginning of time. All right? Let's see. 46 and 10. He's declared these things, man, that he's coming with judgment. This Isaiah 46 and 10, it says, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures, man. All right. So the man of the Lord understand that all these things are happening on the face of the earth. Being warned as Noah was warned of the destruction that's getting ready to happen, man. They're moving with fear and faith, preparing that ark, doing the will of the Lord, fulfilling the purpose in which they were sent at the end of the day. All right. Let's see. They're doing the will of the Lord, man. Because all these things were declared from the beginning. Let's grab this. The second Ezra chapter 15 and 1, it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Prophecy is it means to say before. So give the people warning of what's getting ready to happen, as it talks about in Ezekiel chapter 3. Give them warning, get the blood off your hands, set the house of Israel in order. And 2 says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity, the non-belief of them that trouble thee, it says, that speak against thee. For all the unfaithfulness shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. And this is what's happening on the face of this earth, man. A lot of unfaithful people. All right, starting with the house of Israel, of course, because judgment shall start at my house, which is Israel. The scriptures talks about, but these heathen nations, man, these wicked heathen nations, Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the self-proclaimed whites, on down. Zephaniah 3 and 5 again says, the just Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame, man. So what if they disbelieve? They're in disbelief and everything. The Lord is bringing the judgment right to the house. Second Ezra chapter 15 and 3, it says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. It's all you see happening on the face of this earth. For the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. All right, going into Esau, Edom being the man of sin, the wicked, who has polluted the whole earth. All right, with his lies, philosophies, doctrines, do as thou wilt, and everything is way of living, which is a death style way of living at the end of the day. Not a lifestyle, but a death style. And it only leads to your destruction, following after Esau, Edom, man. But this is the world in which we're living in. Second Ezra 15 and 6 says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. All right, so the earth needs new management. So the Lord is taking down one and lifting up another. Let's see. And this is what the scriptures tells us that would be going on, man. It's Daniel 4 and 17. Let's see. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it over the basest of men. All right, the basest of men is Esau, Edom once again. All right, but the Lord is ruling in the kingdom of men. All right, and he sets up one man and he brings down the next. All right, grab that. One, because all these things are written, and they're written for our learning. So we'll know what's going on. So we're comforted in this time because we understand the Lord, Yahushua, man, is soon to return, his second coming, which is going to be deliverance of the elect of the house of Israel, man. Let's see. This is Psalm 75:7. It says, but Yahweh is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another. Just simple, straight to the point. All right. For in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Bashir Hashad there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them, man. So you're gonna drink every single drop of the Lord's judgment when it comes down to it, man. You know, understanding that, you know, you have ruled wickedly, you know, through deceit. All right. Let's see. Let's grab this one. Let's see. What is it? Unrighteous. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and 8 says, because of unrighteousness, dealings, and injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to the next, man. That one people is Jacob, Israel, Yasharallah. He princes of the power, man. All right. This is what's getting ready to happen on the face of this earth. The world in which we living in is getting ready to be turned over to its rightful rulers. All right. The scripture says talks about how the whole creature moans and, you know, and waits for it, man. All right. I'll grab that in a second. That's great. Because once this place ends, Jacob's world begins, man. This is 2 Ezra 6:7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? All right. The changing of one time to the next. All right. As the disciples asked Yahweh on the Mount of Olives, what will be the end of the world? You know, at the end of the day, the end of this kingdom, this empire, this society, and the beginning of the one that follows. You know, and he told them rumors of wars. He said earthquakes in diverse places. You know, the love of many waxing cold. So 2 Ezra 6 and 7 says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of the second, the beginning of it that follows? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. All right. 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So you see the kingdom of righteousness, you know, being birthed in this time. All right. The parting asunder of times at the end of the day, man. This is what you see happening. All right. See the Lord visiting, you know, making inquisition of the wicked, you know, telling them they've been found and weighed in a balance. It talks about in Daniel 5, man, the writing being on the wall. Okay. This place is not going to continue. You know, these disasters, destructions are going to continue to rev up, man. All right. It's going to be more mass casualty events. All right. The climate is going to continue to show its ass, because at the end of the day, you know, Esau, of course, is doing whatever the Lord tells him to do. And he might be playing with his weather equipment and everything, but man, it's the Lord that's controlling him. The 2 Ezra chapter, 2 Ezra 9. Let's start at 3. It says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and the end is manifest. All right. So, man, the end is manifest at the end of the day, man. What you see happening on the face of the earth, man. They want to make this long. Just wanted to do a quick current event. And, you know, the Lord is visiting this earth, man. So walk circumspectly. You know, don't be fools that the scriptures talks about. But understanding that, man, the times is short. All right. So with that, perfectly just edifying to the body, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to our apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akion, putting on us the elect. Shalom.